Hey there! This tutorial will show you some strategies for finding potential sources of information that are useful, reliable, and sound. While these are certainly skills that are necessary for inquiry-based research in high school and college, they're also important skills to have in other areas of your life. To give a few examples, the ability to find quality sources of information will be necessary in your future career, whatever that career may be. In order to become an informed citizen and select a candidate for whom to vote, you'll need to peruse and evaluate many sources of information. Even a personal decision, such as buying a car, requires you to sift through information, decide what is useful and relevant, and make your decision based on your new knowledge. So, you've been given an inquiry research assignment. You've finally selected your topic, and you're ready to start finding information. Where do you begin? How do you find information that is useful, relevant, and accurate? Your best bet is to look for scholarly journal articles about your chosen topic. You may have access to online databases through a subscription at your school. Make sure you know where you can access these databases. When conducting a search, remember to input keywords and Boolean operators rather than your entire inquiry question. For example, if your question is, "What are some ways women of color have made contributions to the STEM field?" you could search women of color STEM, women of color and STEM, women of color and science, etc. The Boolean operators help refine your search. You can use the AND operator to connect two topics to find sources that mention both topics. You can use the OR operator to find sources on one topic or another, or you can use the NOT operator to exclude certain topics from your search results. It's also important to keep in mind that one journal article that you find that is relevant to you will probably lead you to others, so pay attention to the citations in the articles that you use. If you do not have access to paid databases or they're not yielding the results you want, you can also use Google Scholar to find scholarly articles about your topic. Simply type scholar.google.com into your browser and it takes you to this more refined search engine. Although journal articles tend to be the most reliable information sources, don't let that cause you to shy away from other types of sources. You just need to make sure you are thinking critically about the information being presented to you. Anytime you gather information on a topic from multiple sources, you should be looking at consistencies and inconsistencies in the information being presented. When you notice inconsistencies across sources, ask yourself why. Does one of the sources have outdated information? Is the author or creator of one of the sources showing personal bias? Asking yourself these questions can help you determine which sources to use and which ones to scrap. Here are some examples of questions you should ask yourself as you analyze each source for bias. Although journal articles do tend to be more reliable and objective, you should still be applying the bias test to these types of sources to ensure you are using the highest quality information. Finally, I want to end with a brief word on Wikipedia. Many students have the misconception that Wikipedia is all bad and they should stay away from it at all costs when conducting research. While it is true that Wikipedia should not be used as a source, the nature of a wiki is that it has multiple editors who can edit at any time. You have no way of knowing whether the information you're finding is accurate. That being said, there are some ways Wikipedia could be beneficial to your research. One example is topic selection. Skimming through the Wikipedia page of a broader topic can help you identify areas of interest to focus on so you can better narrow your inquiry question and guide your research. Each Wikipedia page also contains a list of references down at the bottom, so make sure you check those out because some of those references may just be scholarly articles relevant to your topic. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and useful. Happy inquiring!